Sisters! Welcome to Our Party 2021. This self-portrait activity was inspired by Abraham Cruz Villegas, Blind Self-Portrait. You can pause this video at any time you want. Let's go find Jill in her studio.
Oh, hi! I'm Jill. Another year, another self-portrait. Every year, I challenge myself to draw my face in the mirror. A self-portrait reveals what you look like on the outside, but sometimes it reveals your inner emotions as well. A self-portrait is an artistic representation of yourself. Many artists studied portraiture by painting their own face over and over again. Here are a few different self-portraits from the DeYoung collection. Self-Portrait by Charles Wilson Peale, 1822. Profile Self-Portrait by Beth Van Housen, 1960. And Self-Portrait of Me by Mose Tolliver, 1987. How will you represent yourself this year?
You will need sketch paper, pencil, mirror, watercolor paper, watercolor paints, brushes, scissors, glue, and collected materials.
For this project, you will need to collect some materials from around your home. We will talk more about this later. Looking in the mirror, let's try drawing just our eyes. Try drawing your face from a profile view. Now try drawing another feature of your face, like your ear or your nose. To start this project, you can draw parts of your face, like I did here, or you can draw an entire portrait, like this. Now I'm going to paint onto my self-portrait. I'm mixing yellow ochre, orange, white, and a little bit of blue to paint my face. Too realistic. Maybe I'll add a green stripe right down the middle of my face. And some blue hair. There. Now it reflects how I feel. Wait a minute. This work by Abraham Cruz Villegas is called Blind Self-Portrait. It doesn't look like a self-portrait. Oh, there's more. It says, listening to the tunes of La Josefinita while I remember Sergio Gonzalez Rodriguez telling me to fear nothing but my own tears, crying about what you have no more and can't get back, after eating some dry calamari roasted over a nice clay grill in a fancy restaurant, sipping little glasses of cold rice wine, pretending to write again all I am kind of memorizing before typing down, but instead reading and reading again about a building some architects want to demolish. Whew! What a long title. It seems like he is telling us a story from his life. Do you usually remember moments in your life with that much detail? Abraham Cruz Villegas calls his piece an autoconstrucción, or self-construction. His artwork is built out of meaningful objects found around his home and his community in Mexico City. He is thinking abstractly, as an artist, about how many different pieces of his life may be assembled to represent himself in a non-pictorial way. Look at all of the materials Abraham used in his piece. Acrylic paint on newspaper clippings, cardboard, photographs, drawings, postcards, envelopes, tickets, vouchers, letters, posters, flyers, cards, recipes, napkins, and steel pins on the wall. Now, let's create. Did you find anything personal to use for your collage? Such as tickets, a flyer, or an old photograph? Just be sure you have permission to use whatever you've collected. You could also save your paper from your paper is so not boring project. Here are my friends showing you what they've collected in their home.
I collected some paintings, some photos, and artwork from my DeYoung art camps. We made copies of the things I didn't want to cut up.
Well, I collected pictures of my family, a Russian nesting doll for my culture, half of my culture, and I collected candy for my wicked sweet tooth.
You can pause here to go gather your materials. What colors describe your mood or personality best? You can also paint on different colors on some of the items that you've collected. I'm going to paint magenta on this Alvin Ailey ticket and some blue on the Musée Picasso that I went to in Spain last year. Lay all your pieces out in front of you to see what you have. Now you get to cut them into shapes. Don't cut too small, cut with intention. I will plan out how my shapes fit together as I cut them. How can we arrange and assemble these parts to make a collage about ourselves? Starting with the background paper, I really like the shape of the head and shoulders. The negative space works well to frame my museum brochure. This wrapping paper makes a good background for some of the other parts, to lay down, over, on top, or sticking off the page. How will you arrange your composition? Using glue mixed with water, I'm going to paint onto the back of my pieces to assemble my collage. I'll start with this tissue paper, which is on the bottom layer. Here I have a piece of watercolor paper, and it's okay if it comes off the edge. Which piece is next? Maybe this museum flyer. How did it feel to express yourself using many different pieces of your life? How does your portrait represent you? Next time you try a self-portrait, what will you do differently? I think I will title my piece, Remembering My Trip to Spain while enjoying the comforts of working from home and hoping that one day I will travel again. Now it's your turn to create your own work of art out of the pieces of you. You could title your piece with a memory or a story like Abraham did. I look forward to seeing what you make.
Hi, my name is Joshua. This is my self-portrait, The Wolf Pack. I have a lot of pictures of family in my self-portrait. Family makes up who I am.
My name is Wyatt Kuzna. This is my self-portrait. It's called Rainy Day Review of Things That Make Me Happy. Surfing, stomp, board games, water, art, and listening to music on cassette. This portrait represents me because it has bits of my life like surfboards, water, art, music, and lots of color. Next time I do a project like this, I'll use less glue.